Hello, Nadya Rousseau here, founder and CEO of Entrepreneurship, a global marketing and PR agency rooted in the belief that purpose and profit are not mutually exclusive. Welcome to Nadya's Entrepreneurial Corner. It has been a minute since I've done a video. Things have been extremely busy and hectic the last couple of years, namely the last year. And I wanted to create a video to give a little bit of insight into my move from Los Angeles, California to Las Vegas, Nevada. A lot of people have been engaging in the mass exodus from LA to all different parts of the country, whether it be Texas or Nevada or Idaho or Wyoming or Florida even, due to a lot of different reasons. And I just wanted to break down what life has been like here in Las Vegas. Now, the timing of my move was less than optimal. I moved here February of 2020, which was a month before all hell broke loose with the pandemic. Literally, the apocalypse took place, started out mid-March. So I had maybe a month and a half, if that, of normal life here in Vegas. In fact, in February 2020, I actually spent half the month back in LA attending to some business. So more like 3 weeks of normalcy in Las Vegas before the pandemic and everything shut down. However, I just want to say this, and I will take you on a little mini tour of this complex that I've moved to. I would not have wanted to be anywhere else. In Entrepreneurship's case, we saw a double in revenue in 2020 during COVID because so many business owners had to take their business digital or online due to everything shutting down. I mean, there was really no alternative. So we saw a big jump in our revenue. Subsequently, I had to bring on a lot of new folks into the team. 2021 this year has been subsequently also a great year. But I honestly don't know if we would have seen the same growth had I been in LA dealing with the pandemic. As a business owner, being in a place that gives you a sense of peace, well-being, that you feel comfortable in is extremely important. If you're in a place that creates emotional, mental distress, a place where you think that your physical well-being may actually be harmed or impeded upon, where you don't have freedom to do what you need to do. And, obviously this could very well devolve into a political conversation about the differences between California and Nevada in terms of how the pandemic has been addressed in these different states. But mostly what I'm talking about is cost of living, much better here in Nevada. Amenities and access. Now, obviously, California is a beautiful state. There's a lot of parks and hiking and so forth. But here in Las Vegas, I have never experienced more access to more parks ever. Because everything was shut down in 2020, I didn't really have a lot of things to engage in. Even the gym was shut down for much of the year because of the pandemic. So being able to explore gorgeous parks and nature right in my backyard practically was so nice. Having the amenities that I have here, 2 pools, a fitness center, 2 clubhouses, easy access for mail for the same exact price that I was paying in LA, likewise amazing. I have a really nice home office, whereas in my old place, it was only 1 bedroom. So now 2 bedroom, big space, 2 balconies. I will show you the balconies and all of that. It is so nice. I can't emphasize that enough. And I know y'all, I probably sound a little rusty just on video in general because it's been so long since I've done this type of thing. And I'm really excited, honestly, to have this channel now, because what I plan to do is have one very lifestyle oriented video and then eventually Well, I'm going to go back and forth between lifestyle and business, basically. We'll figure out the structure and the schedule. Long story short, it's gorgeous out here. It's hot in the summer, but only for around 3 or 4 months are you dealing with crazy triple-digit weather. From, I want to say, mid-October through mid-May, the weather is pretty temperate. In fact, in the winters, we actually get temperatures dropping down to like 27 degrees. It's almost as cold as the East Coast, but not quite. I grew up in Western Maryland, so there, you know, you're dealing with highs of like 35, lows of 15. It's not that cold, but it's cold enough to where you feel like, oh, okay, I'm getting like a little bit of a season situation. So yeah, I'm gonna take you on a mini tour of the complex just to reinforce further how far your money can go here in Las Vegas. If you are an entrepreneur in LA, San Francisco, and New York even, although I do love New York, but it is quite expensive, and you want a place that's going to bring you networking opportunities, a lot of access to nature, and just overall like chill vibes, lower traffic. Okay, my eye is going towards a weird creature. Then I would definitely I urge you to consider coming to Las Vegas. So yeah, that's the long and short of it, guys. Definitely click that like button if this was interesting. Subscribe and hit me up on Instagram. It's just at Nadya Rousseau. Links are going to be in the caption. And definitely, you know, tune in for future content. And again, consider coming here to Las Vegas if you're an entrepreneur. There's a lot more than the Strip. Okay, so this is the second pool. This pool, sometimes I think it's a little bit bigger, but honestly, I think it's probably the same size as the other one. But I like this pool a bit better than the other one, but it also depends, because this one often will have in the summer, obviously, or spring when it's hot, a lot of people will come out and do their thing, sometimes full-blown parties. Yes, they did this even during the pandemic, but it's outside and most people were wearing masks. So there's a nice fireplace, which I have yet to figure out how to use, but as it gets cooler, I would love to do that. Okay, bird. I've had 3 dramatic bird encounters today. Hot tub, this was over in the other area too, which I might take you back over there because I did like not a very good run through. Isn't it cool how the bikes from the gym studio are right here? They used to have them facing the pool, which I thought was really nice, because if I'm riding the bike, I would love to face the pool, but they changed it. So now you're facing other stuff. So this complex is huge. There are 10 massive buildings in this complex. And the only downside to this is that when you do a DoorDash or an Uber Eats or whatever, sometimes the driver has no clue how to find your building. So I will provide very, very clear instruction in the app, and also oftentimes we'll have to answer a call from them. So if you do find yourself moving out here to Vegas and live in like a really big complex, make sure you are very specific about where you're at. Okay, so this is one of the clubhouses. I just realized I have to walk all the way across to where I was just at to look at the other clubhouse. This is a really nice area to chill and do some work, which I'm honestly thinking of coming here tomorrow and doing some work. Like, look at these cute stools. I love the blue. It's just such a low-key, tranquil environment, and this is their coffee setup, which I think is awesome. This was shut down during most of 2020 because obviously concerns around the pandemic, but it's open now. I might have to grab a little bit, even though I'm about to go to a coffee shop. Okay, so there's a bunch of people working here in the other clubhouse right now, but basically it's a pool table and a nice sitting area and a big old TV and a back kitchen. So if you're going to the big pool, the one that I said I like better, then you can cook up stuff and take it over to the pool area. All right, guys, so that's the long and short of it. Thank you so much for watching. I am really excited to be bringing more content your way in the next few weeks and onward. Whoa, bright light. Don't forget to click that like button and subscribe to the channel. Click the links below to give me a follow, and I will see you next time.